Vinci. Down goes Vinci.
Kofi's feeling it.
Time for the boom drop by Kingston.
I just looked at the clock. What time is it, Rupp Arena?
Kofi was lining up for trouble in paradise before Kaiser got involved. And Vinci going to take advantage. Dumping Kofi Kingston outside the ring. And now with the referee distracted by Vinci, Kaiser drives Kingston into the steps.
9, Kaiser.
And a kick right to the face. And once again, the physical Imperium has taken control of the match.
The ref just said, Kofi, let's get back inside. He would if he could, Stripes. Just got the soul kicked out of him.
Cover by Vinci for the win in this 6-man tag team action. Kofi kicks out at 2. Again, the resilience and toughness of the former WWE champion, Kofi Kingston, who a couple of weeks ago was in the ring with Gunther, the ring general, for the Intercontinental Championship, and Gunther made him pay.
Gunther picking and choosing when he wants to enter this match. When Kofi's beat down, he'll stop by. European uppercut to the jaw from Gunther.
This is the pace that Gunther likes. Slow, methodical, punishing, torturing his opponent. Point of the elbow to the bridge of the nose of Kingston.
This man is intimidating. This man is dominant. And this man loves every second of beating people down.
I was going to mention over 600 days as Intercontinental Champion. And it has been a very dominant reign. He's defended against all comers. And another uppercut. Kofi trying to fight out of the corner. And Gunther, though, trying to prevent him from making a tag to either Uso or Xavier Woods. Oh, and that chop will stop Kofi in his tracks.
And Uso can get it right, too.
And a smile crossing the face of Gunther. Pat, what is it that makes Gunther so damn dangerous?
He's just so strong and cerebral. I mean, he was perfectly placed there for Kofi not to be able to get a tag, and then he just catches the adult male like there's nothing to it.
Now he turns Kingston into a Boston Crab. Middle of the ring, submission move.
Gunther's okay with winning a match this way, but this is just strictly to beat down Kofi.
Oh! Gunther was trash-talking Jey Uso. Jey marched into the ring, slapped him across the face. Gunther's ticked off. Things are about to blow up. And we're back live on Monday Night Raw. Kofi Kingston trying desperately to make a tag. Imperium has been in control of Kingston and company.
You stay right there, Jake. I got you.
Jey Uso just begging to get into this matchup and may have his opportunity. Off the back body drop. Can Kofi make a tag? Vinci legal and so's main event Jey Uso. And here we go. The Yeets are out in force. Samoa drop. One to Kaiser.
Welcome to Yeet City, baby.
Backing up into the corner, Jey Uso taking out Kaiser and Vinci. Went after Gunther, who decided to take a step off the apron. What a super kick to Kaiser. Vinci off the top rope, and he runs into a kick again. And now Jey turned his attention to a very surprised Intercontinental Champion. Gunther will not be challenged. He'll go face to face with Uso. Look at the chop, and Jey looking to out-quick Gunther. Oh, and that drops Uso just like that.
He was so close. So close to Don and Gunther.
Jay's kick intercepted, but he catches Gunther with enziguri to the back of the neck on the other side.
Still gets the big spit smack. You like that, Rupp Arena?
Jay lands on the apron, and now going to quickly head up to the top rope. Uso crossbody, lateral press on the champ, hook to the leg. Gunther kicks out at 2.
Jey Uso in the ring general. Might be a teaser what the future looks like for the Intercontinental title.
Can you imagine what it would have meant to Jey Uso to pin Gunther? Remember, Jey Uso pinned Roman Reigns in tag team action last summer. He knows something about taking out long reigning champions.
Absolutely.
And a spear. Oh, Gunther stopped Jey in his tracks.
Into a guillotine.
Bang! Kick to the face of
Jeez.
Woods, and then a smack to Kofi Kingston. And Gunther with a clothesline. Stacking up Jey Uso for the victory. Jey able to kick out. Gunther can't believe it. Watch a short arm clothesline by Gunther. But Jey Uso able to kick it too.
Couldn't even fathom what's going through the ring general's head right now.
And now the champ Gunther up to the top rope. Gunther mocking Jey Uso. Splash! Jey got the knees up. Spear! Jey for the cover. Hook of the leg on the champ, and breaking things up is Kaiser.
Jey Uso had Gunther. He had the Intercontinental Champion. 1, 2, 3.
Kaiser driven into the post face first. Tag made. Vinci's legal. Vinci and Jey Uso now the legal men. And Vinci looking to put Jey Uso away. Hoists him up. Jey up top. Lands on his feet. Vinci caught him with a boot to the face. Uso recuperates though.
Jey Uso ate the boot to the face. You're going to need more than that, Giovanni.
Double team. One day. A massive 1D from the New Day and Jey Uso. Kofi Kingston gonna fly. So is main event Jey Uso with the splash, the cover. Got him.
Here are your winners, the team of the New Day and main event, Jey Uso!
So, Pat, the question is, does Jey Uso creep any closer to a possible Intercontinental Championship opportunity?
I think he would have to with that type of performance, with that type of moxie, with that type of one and done to Giovanni Vinci. How could you not thrust Jey Uso directly into the Intercontinental title hunt?
And the celebration for the New Day and Jey Uso as the Intercontinental Champion. Gunther not happy with the performance tonight of Imperium.
So much more.
Well, it's a party here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Pat McAfee enjoying it. It was a party last week in Las Vegas. The Pat McAfee Show on ESPN all week long. The Super Bowl in Las Vegas as well.
Congrats to the Chiefs.
But what about the event?